Let's grow a pumpkin to talk about. Pumpkin to talk about. Backyard of your house. Pumpkin to talk about. Growing Brussels sprouts. Growing big. Pumpkin to talk about.
It's March. Albuquerque gardening. I'm Alan. That's my dog Bo barking in the background. So for my last video, we prepped the patch for this upcoming pumpkin season, but I don't live there anymore, and this is currently what I'm working with. So today we have a plan, cleaning some of this up, and we're going to be cleaning some of this up, and we're also having soil and compost delivered today, so that's lighting a candle under me to get this going. Yeah, I already did all this in October, but then I moved, so we're doing it today again. So thank you to Berea Landscaping for being cool and getting me some more compost and soil. This is kind of a... We're working with a Humvee graveyard, essentially. These are all different parts for Hummers, you know, and a little bowl for cats to drink out of. Yeah, so I've been slowly but surely cleaning this stuff up, and we had a bunch of these dead thorny trees lining the edge of this wall. But I've been a man. I've taken these down with a chainsaw. And we've even planted a couple apple trees. That's an Anna apple. That's a Fuji apple. I still need to get something to pollinate that Fuji apple before we get going. The Anna apple is self-pollinating, but does better with a companion. Who doesn't? And yeah, this is still a pile of wood that I've got to get rid of. So, you know, we're going to try to do what we can today. Also tomorrow. I took some time off to get this handled. So let's get started with cleaning. bow. Okay, so it's been a few days, and if you can't tell, look at that. The pile is no longer a pile. We've moved all that Humvee equipment over that wall to deal with later. We're working with about 28 feet in length on this side. We've got about 21 to 22 feet, I believe, somewhere along those lines on this side. A little bit of an irregular shape on here, you know, because this tree is in the way and the stack of bricks is still in the way. So for this year, we're just working with this size. I did some estimations, some calculations on a geometry webpage that determined the basic size of this patch is about 540 square feet. We are about 6 to 8 inches of soil throughout this whole thing. The next thing that needs to happen is I will be buying some more peat moss, maybe some pretty much just peat moss and whatever I can get to hold some more moisture in here, allow it to drain a little bit better. I'm gonna add some supplements, some fertilizers, and then we'll get ready. So I've got my two 2083 Bledsoes from last season. These are Winnie. Let's start by filing some seeds. So we filed them down. Gonna soak it in a glass of water for about an hour and then place it in some inoculated Pro Mix. Alright, so there's two of my seeds that I did a germination test on for the 947 Clark. And there's my two 2083 Bledsoe seeds. Gonna be soaking for about an hour, and they'll receive bigger pots than that. But that's the mix we'll be using. I tried to get the seed shells off of there a little too early. Did kind of mangle them a little. Don't do it. Last night I did add, soaked some seeds from Brad Bledsoe's 2083 Winnie, state record winner for Colorado for a short period of time until he broke his record again. So I filed two of those seeds and we soaked them and put them into a mix of, let me show you, pretty much just Pro Mix with the mycorrhizae. Soaked these for about an hour or two, buried about an inch deep, flat, laid it flat. And so since today is April 8th, I expect those will take 3-4 days maybe to pop up. Maybe a little longer. If it takes longer, that's okay with me, because it might still be a tad early to actually get things rocking, but